back to my channel. My name's Jasmine, but you can call me Jazz, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my travel bucket list. So I haven't really travelled to many countries yet, but travel is a big passion of mine and it's definitely something I want to do in the future. So basically in this video I'm just showing you some of my top places to travel. There are so many more places that I would love to visit, but like my list would literally go on for days if I told you everywhere I wanted to travel. So I just have a few written down and I'm just going to go through them now. So before I get into my list, which I have right here, I just want to say that these aren't places that I'm actually going to be travelling anytime soon. Number one, because of the lockdown, and obviously I'm staying at home to stay safe. And then also just because of money, like I am a student right now, so I don't have money to go to these like really far away destinations. But they're all amazing places and I definitely want to travel to them in the future. Okay, so first on the list, I actually have Hawaii. So Hawaii is in the Pacific Ocean, and I found it really interesting that there's 8 major islands, but it's actually made of 137 islands, which is super cool. And the main reason I want to go here is just because it's so beautiful, like all the beaches and like the reefs and tropical fish, like the water's so clear, and from pictures it just looks so amazing and beautiful. And then it's also one of the best places on the whole world to do stargazing, which is super cool. And then also the surfing. Obviously Hawaii is really well known for surfing. And even though I've only been surfing a couple of times, I really enjoy it and I would love to go surfing in Hawaii because surfing in the UK is really fun, but it's freezing cold in the UK in the ocean, even in the summer. Whereas in Hawaii, like it's really warm and I wouldn't even like have to wear a wetsuit. That would be really fun to try out. And then it's also really cool, just like an extra fact, that it's more than 2,000 miles away from any other place. So it's really like secluded and I just think it'd be a super cool place to visit. So next on my list I have the Maldives. So the Maldives is in the Arabian Sea, and the Maldives is also a collection of islands. And the main reason why I want to visit here is because the ocean views are insane. Like there's literally ocean surrounding you the whole time you're there. So like you can literally just step out of your house where you're staying in and straight out into the ocean. And there's also amazing like marine life here. So like, you can go like scuba diving. Just seems so cool to me. Okay, so next on my list I have the south of France. So this one is like not very specific. I just mean the south of France in general because there's so many beautiful places there. So some of the places I would maybe visit in the south of France include Saint-Tropez, Cannes, Avignon and Nice. I'm not sure if I pronounced all of those right. But yeah, like overall I just think the architecture is amazing. Like all the streets and everything just looks so amazing and beautiful. And then again, there's also really beautiful beaches. And if you guys haven't noticed so far, beautiful beaches is definitely one of my top priorities with travel destinations. And I'd love if you guys let me know in the comments below, like what is your top priority when you're choosing somewhere to travel to, and also what's the top of your travel bucket list. Okay, so my next place that I'd love to travel to someday is Bali. So Bali is an Indonesian island, and again, beautiful, beautiful beaches. And this place is really well known for its adventure, which I love because I don't like having holidays where you just like sit around getting a tan and things like that. Obviously that is really fun and it's really nice to relax, but I love to do like adventurous, sporty things whilst I'm on holiday. So like at Bali you can do surfing, diving and even cliff jumping, which all sound like really fun activities that I would love to try. And then as well as that, there's amazing waterfalls. So one of those is called, again I'm not sure how to pronounce this, so sorry, Aling waterfall, and this waterfall has a natural slide which is so cool. And then as well as beaches and waterfalls, there's also mountains, gardens and loads of greenery, which would be so cool to explore. Okay, so next on my list is LA or just the wider California. So this one is very different to the places I've put before, but it still also has amazing beaches like in the whole of California. And then like in LA specifically, I'd want to visit there because there are so many attractions and museums, and obviously it's like the home of the movie and film industry, which is super cool. And then there's also Universal Hollywood and the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, which would be so cool to visit. And then I can't believe this when I researched it, but there are 9 national parks, which is so cool, and I love going on hiking and walks and things like that. So it would be super cool to visit these amazing national parks. And then as well as LA in California, there's San Francisco. So there's two amazing cities that I could visit. And as I'm from the UK, I've never been to America before, or the United States of America. So it would be really cool to just visit California as like my first place to go in America. Okay, so next on my list I have Paris. So this one is a bit more realistic for me because it's closer to home, because the other ones I've listed so far are really far away from home, so flights will be super expensive. The reason why I'd want to go here is because of famous landmarks such as the Eiffel Tower. And then the outdoor cafes there just look so amazing. It just seems so nice to me. And then there's loads of art galleries, and I love art, so it would be super fun to go around loads of famous art galleries and see loads of famous artwork. And then there's also loads of parks and gardens within the city centre, which would be really nice to visit. And finally, one of the main things that would make me really excited to go to Paris is Disneyland. Yeah, I'd just be super excited to go there. I have actually been there once, but I was a baby, I wasn't even a year old yet. So I can't remember visiting it at all. So it'd be super cool to me to visit Disneyland again and get to see what it's all about. Okay guys, I'm on to the final 3 destinations on my list now. So next up is Spain. So the reason why I've chosen Spain is also again because of beautiful, beautiful beaches. And then there's also loads of really fun festivals. So one I've heard about is the Tomato Festival, where it's literally like a massive food fight in the street where everyone throws tomatoes at each other, and that just sounds so fun. And then there's also really amazing, beautiful architecture in Spain, and it's also known for having amazing sunsets, which is definitely something I want to see. Next I have Greece. So I'm not gonna lie, a main reason why I have Greece is because of the movie Mamma Mia. I love Mamma Mia so much, and I would just love to experience the culture, and it just seems so summery and happy there. And you can actually tour the places that Mamma Mia was filmed, which would be super fun. And then as well as that, it obviously has beautiful architecture, and then it has really amazing historical sites such as the Acropolis, and hopefully I pronounced that right. And then again, there's a lot of adventurous things to do there, like surfing, rock climbing and diving. And there's also really amazing, beautiful beaches there. So Greece is really high on my list for me. Yeah, I really want to visit it. Okay, so for my final place, and by the way, these places I haven't listed in any particular order. Like, I love all these places equally, and I really want to go to all of them someday. So yeah, this isn't in any order. But my last place is Italy. So Italy has amazing architecture once again, and especially because it has a lot of Roman history. So there are places I'd really want to visit, like the Colosseum, which would be so fun and really interesting to see. And then there's really, really beautiful coastal villages like Tuscany and Manarola. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right again, but I've seen images of them online and they just look so beautiful to explore and just to relax at as well. And then also the Italian food. I feel like you can't go to Italy without wanting to try like the pizza and other Italian foods, so I'd definitely be really excited to go to Italy for that reason. Okay, so that is everything on my bucket list. I had such a fun time filming this video, and honestly I think it is because of lockdown and we've all been cooped up so much inside our houses, but I'm really dreaming of travelling at the moment. Like, I want to travel to all these amazing places. But yeah, like I said, these aren't places I'll be travelling to soon because I'm staying at home for lockdown, and also I just don't have the money right now being a student. But hopefully at some point in my future I'll be able to visit all these amazing places, and I really would love to film travel content for you guys on this channel in the future. And if you haven't already checked it out, last week I actually posted a Cornwall summer vlog. So all the footage from that video was actually taken last summer in 2020. But I had such a good time there, and I didn't post the footage back then because I just didn't get around to editing it. So I really hope you guys have checked that out and have enjoyed it now. So yeah, I'm hopefully going to post more travel videos like that in the future, as well as vlogs, but obviously right now in lockdown that isn't a possibility. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a big thumbs up, and if you made it all the way to the end of the video, leave a purple love heart emoji so I know you watched all the way to the end. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so glad to have you all here, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Bye!